Hello and welcome to my channel, Talisman Tarot. In this reading I want to ask the cards and spirit directly through channeling about who wants to have sex with you and like who finds you sexually appealing, who would like to take that next step with you. And so I have 5 groups here that you can choose from. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, this will be group number 3, this will be group number 4, and this will be group number 5. And so I will ask you to use your intuition and choose the group that speaks to you the most, the group that catches your eye, and that group will be your group. And if you need any more time to choose, you can always just pause the video. But if you don't need any more time, then I'll just move on to the reading. Hello, group number 1. You chose this Cirque de Tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 1. Group number 1, the people who will choose group number 1. Who wants to have sex with group number 1? Okay, so I'm getting something about a sinister look. Like this person could look sinister in some way. This person could have a bit of an evil look, but they probably aren't evil. But it's just how they look. This person could have like, well, low eyebrows like me, and have like a bit of a serious face, and maybe like a bit rough, like something rough about them. This person could have very light eyes as well, and so that can give them a bit of a psychopathic look, because of the very bright eyes. It sometimes can create a bit of, I don't know why, but it, yeah. This person could be quite tall and possibly blonde as well. This person could have a name that starts with an S or a V, like Stephen, Stefan, Sylvester, also like Valdemar. I don't know if that's common, or like something where they might have like a nickname that's like Vali or Valley. I don't know. I don't recognize the name, so I don't know what it's like a common nickname for. Like, is it normal for people with the name of Valdemar to be called Valley, or is it like a Valley, I don't know. So I think this person does have a nickname that they use more than their normal name, maybe because they have a long name. I think this person is quite handsome, but they kind of know it, so it's not necessarily like a good thing. Yeah. Like, I think this person wants to have sex with you, obviously, since that's what we're asking about. But I'm also quite sure that this person knows or thinks that you obviously wants to have sex with them too. That you want that too for some reason, like because they are so attractive. So why shouldn't you want that? So, and that's kind of a red flag for me, but not necessarily. Like, this person kind of gives me vibes that like they believe that they are a godsend, like a gift to like if it's a man, they feel like they are a gift to women in some way because of, I don't know, because of the way they look. Or so like I'm getting a bit of an arrogant vibe from this person. This person could be a bit full of themselves. So, yeah, I'm going to shuffle the cards now. So, who wants to have sex with group number 1? Okay, so Eight of Wands. It's someone who could be a bit quick, like not necessarily quick, but this person might give off a bit of a stressful vibe, like or this person is like used to stressing other people for some reason. Like they have like this person could make some people uneasy because they seem to rush people when they talk, and like they want to get to the point, like they are like always on the move, and so like you're wasting their time if you talk too slow, or if you tell a long story or something like that. So this person is not very patient. There could also be something about with the tiger here. This person could be a bit manipulative in some way, like a bit crafty. This person might like to play mind games, and like not necessarily like toxic mind games, but this person likes to be on top of things. This person is quite arrogant, but it's like I'm sensing a bit of insecurity from this person. So I think this person might be might come across as arrogant, but really it's overcompensating for some insecurities about their own self-worth or something. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But like this person might choose certain activities. Like if you were to start dating this person, for instance, then they would probably choose the activities that you're going to be doing on the date or the dates, and this person will always choose something that they are good at so that they can shine, and so they choose everything that they do with like an intention towards looking a certain way, like if that makes sense. With the Six of Swords, this person, like if you've moved recently, this person could be someone you've met when you moved. So like if you don't know who this is already, it might be someone you have met when you moved to a different city or something. With the Two of Swords, this is like this is someone who might have a slight drinking problem or a problem with other drugs. Maybe not a drinking problem, because I'm kind of leaning towards uppers. Like I think this person might take uppers instead of downers, so stimulants in some way. So yeah, for some of you, this person could have an addiction to something, and it doesn't really have anything to do with Two of Swords. It's just something that came up while I was looking at the card. And so if you were wondering what does that have to do with Two of Swords, then nothing. It was just something that came up. But I think this person has like this person has a good balance, but I'm not getting that this person has a good balance in their life, which is odd, because that's usually what the card is about. But maybe it's physical, like a good balance physically. So this person could have done some gymnastics or something when they were young, that required a good balance, maybe also horseback riding. Why do I always say writing? Horseback riding. Yeah. But there could be something about writing too. I am getting a weird, like, maybe this was an association. So maybe this person wants to be an author, but I don't think they are very good at writing. So it's, I don't know. But they want to be. So if that might be a hint for some of you where, yeah. This person might have a bit high hopes for themselves. Like they believe themselves to be more talented than they actually are. So, yeah. With the Empress and the High Priestess, well, with the Empress first, this person could be a bit this person could be a bit commanding. Like this lady is commanding this person to do her bidding, and so maybe there is something about that, like, or not. Like I just think this person is very particular about their time and not wasting their time, as I said before, and so everything has to be on their time. And that's probably something you've already noticed about this person, and it's probably something that you're already annoyed about for some of you. But this person doesn't text back if it's inconvenient for them. They want to set the date if you are planning on meeting up. They will be the one setting the date and the time and everything, because it has to be around their schedule. And yeah, but yeah, this person really wants to have sex with you, but again, like, just because they want to doesn't mean that's gonna happen. Yeah, the High Priestess. I guess it seems as if this person, like, this person might be someone you already know. Like, but I don't think it has been very clear to you that this person has, like, that this person wants to have sex with you. This person probably has been very secretive about that. And so maybe you're not really, like, maybe this person hasn't been that secretive. Maybe you have just been blindfolded to it in some way, and maybe by spirit, like, maybe you weren't supposed to know that this person actually has a sexual interest in you, because maybe you shouldn't have sex with them. But of course, if this person is very handsome and whatever, then of course it's like, if it's just sex, then it's okay. Like, but But maybe like if this comes as a surprise to you in any way, that this person wants to have sex with you, then maybe yeah. So there probably was a reason why you couldn't see it before, and it was probably your intuition telling you, like, or putting a curtain right in front of him so that you couldn't see him, and or her, and maybe it's for the best. But of course, you have free will. I'm just, it's just, yeah. I don't know. So yeah, this person wants to have sex with you, and yeah, that's it. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. You chose this Tarot Cats tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 2, the people who will choose group number 2. Who wants to have sex with group number 2? I'm getting something like a name: Billy, Bill, William. But what else? So, who wants to have sex with the people who will choose group number 2? This person could have a mustache. And this person could have a bit of like a vintage look, like to their face, like that their face looks like a typical person looked in the 30s, like 1930s or something. I don't know if but like there's just something a bit old school or about their. This person could look a bit like one of the Beatles or something. Have that. This person could also have a haircut that is a bit retro. So there's something a bit old school about this person. I also think this person might have like some like round glasses, or this person could also, well, this is like something that's a bit of a different story, but this person could have like a belt that has like a buckle that has like some cowboy print on it. Like this person could be like into cowboys, like, or not necessarily cowboys, but like movies, like cowboy movies, Western movies. This person could also be into like country music. This person could also be like into literature from like a specific time era, like 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 the guy who, like the very popular author who wrote a lot of books about fishing in very detailed way that people really liked because of the undertones, even though it was just about fishing. I don't remember. Macho author writing macho books about fishing, manly stuff, carpentry. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, this person could be into yeah, that author that I don't remember the name of. Yeah. So yeah. The Empress. Okay. I didn't expect the Empress to come out because this person is quite macho. Maybe this person isn't that, like, maybe they just like macho things, like reading macho books and wearing like cowboy buckles on their belt and like stuff like that. But maybe on the inside, this person might be very soft and caring, and maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So maybe this person is overcompensating a bit for their lack of masculinity, and so they do these, like, read these macho things because they feel I don't know. I don't know. Of course, this person might have been teased in school for being a bookworm, for being the nerdy kid in the back who was always reading stuff. And yeah, this person could be a bit of a nerd, in a good way, though. Not that there's a bad way necessarily. So yeah, of course this person could be a woman as well. So if it's a woman, then, well, of course a woman can also be into masculine stuff. Um, it still annoys me that I don't know the name of the author, because like I was like I attended sorry, I'm not gonna share that information now. Now it's no. No. Sorry, yeah. But whatever. I'm gonna shuffle, find out who wants to have sex with you. Group number 2. Six of Wands. This person could be this person could be the leader of something. Like this person could be this person could be the face of some kind of organization. Like I think this person might have like a presence, like a social presence in some kind of community, or like this person like this person could be the leader of like a very big book club, or like some kind of club where people have like lectures, like yeah, or this person could organize lectures. This person could be an organizer of some kind. This person could be the one calling people to ask them if they want to speak in their club or something, like like I don't know. Like I think this person is quite well known in their field, or maybe they will be in the future, but I think they are like on that path already. Like they are thriving towards becoming like a well-known figure in the field or community that they are in, and they are doing. Maybe this person is doing a lot of like a lot of like extra curricular work, and like volunteering in certain clubs or certain organizations, because they want to become well known in the field, and so they want to network and get some contacts and become like a social figure in some way. Maybe this person wants to be a politician. So yeah, but this person wants to have sex with you. So like, if you already know who it is, then yeah, I think this person like, if you feel the same way, I think I don't see any red flags at all. But this person is very like, the only red flag, if I have to dig to find some, I guess I always do that. I'm sorry that I do that, but I think this person is very focused on their image, how people perceive them, because they have to, because they want some kind of career in the public eye, and so it's very important for them how they present themselves. And so this person could be very hesitant when it comes to engaging in like a relationship with someone. So this person probably doesn't want a relationship that's official. Probably why this person wants to have sex with you, and maybe it's a sign that they don't want more than that, even though it can evolve into more. But for now, I think this person is only looking for something not that serious. But who is? I would like to know, like, how you know this person. Like, if you still feel like you don't quite know who this is, then I want to know how you know this person. Just to get a confirmation on, like, or something. Maybe you don't actually know this person. I think this person might have just seen you around and thought you were attractive and were sexually attracted to you. And I think there is a possibility that this is someone you know very that you like, you don't know them, like you've seen them around, they've seen you, and it's like, I don't think you've had like a long conversation with this person. This could also be someone you know from like social media, or they know you from social media. Like, they've seen you or on social media. So, but who can you tell me more about this person, spirit, who wants to have sex? This person who wants to have sex with group number 2. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. So this person might not have a lot of money right now. I'm very certain it's going to change though. Like, I think this person will actually have quite a lot of money in the future, but right now I think this person is doing a lot of volunteering and a lot of extracurricular activities that are not providing them with an income. So they live off of very little right now. So that's maybe a hint to who this person is. So this person could ride a bicycle. So that also makes sense. Like, this person probably does not have a car, because I don't think this person can afford it. And so I think this person rides their bike to everywhere that they have to go. And with this is probably just for a few of you, but I just noticed these stars, and like there's blue behind, and then there's like red up here, and so maybe it's a sign that for some of you this person could be American. Yeah. Or Australian. Or Canadian with the snow here. Or from like a place in the US where there's a lot of snow. Or this person could just come from another country where there's a lot of snow. So yeah, I think this person has a lot of different interests, and I think that might be something that is a big concern to this person, is that I think they have all these ideas, but they have too many ideas, so they keep, like, they want to do everything at once, but they don't really have the time for it. Like, this person is very interested in various things. Like, if you started a conversation with this person, you would notice right away that this person has like a very great span. Like, they have like a variety of interests that you can talk to them about. Like, they are passionate about a lot of different things. They probably are passionate about politics, but also about science, probably also about religion and philosophy, and like they have like various interests. This person could have found religion not so long ago. Like, I think this person might have been an atheist their whole life, and then suddenly they got an epiphany, probably in the corona pandemic. They might have found God or something. And so right now they might be quite passionate about religion. I think it might change in the future, where they start getting tired of it and proceed to something different. So it's not something I think will stick, but who knows? I think this person is quite indecisive. I am getting a Pisces energy from this person, but it could be any of the signs, really. But they could have a Pisces placement, maybe in their sun, moon, or rising, but it could also be in Mercury. So yeah. I think this person could live in a dorm room right now, like a very, very small room, probably with some old movie posters, like in black and white. That's something I'm seeing right now. So like a black and white poster of like some Hitchcock movies, maybe Nosferatu. That's not a Hitchcock, but like it's just like I'm just naming things that pops into my mind right now. So like yeah, so something like that, like some Hitchcock movie or Nosferatu, or some kind of I think this person could have like something like an interest in old horror movies. But yeah, but I think, but yeah, this person wants to, like, they find you very attractive. They have seen you around, probably in the hallway. For some reason, I'm seeing like a hallway. Maybe you passed each other on the hallway or in the hallway. I think this person, well, they see you as someone they would like to have sex with, so they have a good, like, good impression of you. I don't know if it's just physical or if it's also like, but I think that's like only time will tell if it's more than that. I don't know. But they are quite attracted to you. So, and I don't actually think this person is attracted to a lot of people. That's for some of you, you might actually have this feeling that, like, if you know this person a bit more, like you've seen them numerous times, maybe you haven't talked to them, but you've seen them with other people, and maybe you've gotten like this impression of them that they are a bit of a player or something, but really I don't think they are. I think they don't find a lot of people attractive, like, or they find them attractive, but not like to the point where they actually want to proceed towards doing the steps towards actually doing it with someone, like having sex with them. Like this person, yeah. So this person doesn't fall for just anyone. So it's that's a good sign that they want to have sex with you, and you're one of a very, very few people that this person wants to have sex with, and maybe the others are actually, like, I think there might be one other for some of you, but I think that's actually their ex. But I don't think that will ever happen. So I don't think it's there up to them. So it's probably not going to happen. So yeah. So I'm quite like, if you know who this is by now, and you're quite certain that you know who it is, I would recommend that you just go for it, because I don't think you would be disappointed with it. Maybe it won't lead to anything, but it never hurts to give it a shot. Like, because I don't see any red flags with this person. I think this person has good intentions. So yeah. That's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose this Tarot de Marseille tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 3. Group number 3. Group number 3. The people who will choose group number 3. Who wants to have sex with group number 3? I am getting the feeling that right now, I don't know if some of you or maybe all of you are a bit isolated from society. Like, I'm getting the feeling that you're not really putting yourself out there, and so so like the only thing I'm getting here is that there might be an ex who still wants to have sex with you, and this is the only thing coming in, and so I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't think it has anything to do with like you or like, but I just think it's the whole situation. We're not really social as we used to be. We don't meet a lot of people, or maybe you just need to get into a different crowd. Like, maybe you do meet some people like at work or at school, but it's always the same people. And so like back in the day when we used to go out and party every weekend and stuff like that, then of course we met a lot of different people, and so there were a lot more people who actually wanted to have sex with us, because we met a lot more people. Like, if we if we meet 100 people in a week, then there's a bigger chance that one of them is attracted to us. But if we only meet 10 people in a week, and it's the same people that we met the last week and the week before that and the week before that, then there's just not really that big of a chance that one of those particular people, one of those few people, actually are interested in that way. Like, so it's, yeah, so don't be too disappointed. It's going to change in the future, or you can change it yourself by putting yourself out there, going on Tinder, trying to find a different crowd to hang out with, going to some kind of event, if there are any in your area that are still whatever. Like, try to find new people to hang out with, so that you don't hang out with the same people every week, because you get it. So Page of Wands came through, but he is reversed, and I am getting a feeling that for some of you this might be your ex. Your ex could have been a fire sign, but if not, they could just have been a bit fiery, like a bit like a fire sign, maybe a bit too impulsive. Maybe they even did something to you that overstepped your boundaries, and maybe that's why you're not together. Like, maybe that's why they are your ex now. It's because of that overstepping of your boundaries. But of course, you shouldn't go back to this person, and you all already know that. I feel like, right as I said it, I felt like we are all in agreement here. Like, I think. So, but still, this person who overstepped your boundaries back in the day before, I don't know when that happened, but they still want to have sex with you. Maybe they felt like they didn't quite get closure or something, but you don't owe them, like, you don't owe them anything. Like, if they feel like they need closure, then, like, that's their issue. It's not yours. So yeah. But I am getting a sense that this person has some regrets about what they did. But it's kind of half-hearted. Because I can't tell if they actually feel bad about it, or if they just feel bad because it led to them not being able to have sex with you again. Like, it's more like, oh, boo-hoo me. like, because, yeah, so I think this person might feel a bit, like they feel bad, but they don't really feel bad about, like, they're just sad for themselves. Like it's like, yeah, this person could be a bit whiny. Like they don't really get what they did wrong, and that's very frustrating. But they feel bad about doing it because it led to you breaking up with them, and that's sad for them that you did that, broke up with them. So they feel a bit like the victim here, even though and like, I hate that kind of energy. So yeah, don't if this person comes back and like tries to call you or text you or something, block the number, block them on Facebook, block them on everything, and yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of like a bit bummed out that there's actually like no one, like not like, there's no one suited for you that wants to have sex with you. Like, there's just that one ex, and yeah, so I feel like maybe I should ask the cards maybe about the future, if someone new will come in, because I think your next relationship is going to be with someone you don't already know. Like, you've never met that person, so I want to know about that person, the person who you will meet, like your next boyfriend or girlfriend. Three of Cups. I think you will meet your next boyfriend or girlfriend at a party, at some kind of celebration, some kind of event where there's probably going to be alcohol involved. And you're maybe going to meet this person quite late at night. But it might not be very soon, and I'm sad to say that, but it could actually be like in maybe 5 years from now. And like that just came through, but so I know that sounds like a very long time, and it is, but maybe it's because you're not ready for love right at the moment, and maybe maybe you need to do some healing first. Maybe you need to heal from the ex that you had, that overstepped your boundaries. Maybe you still need to maybe go to some therapy sessions or something to really put it behind you, and to be so that you can move forward. And maybe it's good to be single for a while. So, I don't know. But I think you will meet this person at a party. With the king of cups. I'm not quite sure if it is. Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm very embarrassed right now that I don't know. But it's either the queen or the king of cups. It doesn't really matter in this. But maybe it's both. Maybe that's why I don't know. Maybe it was divinely guided that I shouldn't know. But it's reversed, and so I think this could be a sign. It could be a hint that the person that your next boyfriend or girlfriend, you're going to meet them at a party, but they are probably not going to be drinking. So I think this person could be sober, probably by choice, probably because of a previous problem with addiction. So I think when you meet this person, you will notice that they are sober, and yeah. I think this yeah. But I think they will have it under control when you meet them, and maybe that's actually quite nice. Maybe that's why you will have to wait 5 years to actually start dating this person or meet this person. Maybe it's divinely guided that you should meet this person in 5 years, because maybe right now they aren't doing that great. Maybe they are very, very deep into their addiction right now, and of course maybe it would have I think it could be an indicator that if you met them right now, the relationship probably wouldn't work. Not because you would have any problem with that. I think you would try to help them and and all of that. I don't think you have any prejudice towards people with addictions, and I think you're probably very caring, from what I'm getting. I'm sensing something. I don't know if I'm overstepping some boundaries here, but I'm sensing that for some of you, you have a family member who has an addiction, and so you already know a lot about addictions or dealing with addictions, because because you've helped that person in your family deal with their addiction. And so, but And so yeah, if you met this person today, you could maybe help them now get out of it, but maybe the universe is keeping you from each other right now because this person has to hit rock bottom, yeah, and maybe they wouldn't reach rock bottom if they met you, and they need to do that. So the universe are keeping you two apart so that this person can sink very, very low, so that they will never actually go back to the addiction. Like it's so that when you meet them, they will be very, very determined on keeping their sobriety, and they will have. Whereas if you met them now, there would be a possibility that they would keep on this addiction for longer because they didn't reach rock bottom at that point. So that kind of makes sense. Maybe it would also have hurt your relationship if you had met him or her at that point. Not necessarily from your part, but maybe from their part, because of course alcoholics have a tendency to have, like when they are very deep into their alcoholism, they don't have the best judgment, and so this person could end up ending the relationship prematurely before it even started, just because maybe they wouldn't feel like they were ready for the help that you would give them, and so it's, I think you are being kept apart for a reason, and of course, yeah, it sounds a bit dull to just put your life, like you shouldn't put your life on pause just to wait for this person to come in 5 years. You should just live your life as you want it, because the universe will make sure that the timing will be right. So you can engage in other relationships to pass the time, or but I would recommend that, not necessarily like the next 5 years, but at least the next year or so. I think it would be good for you to be single, just to really get to know yourself, do things for you, do things you're passionate about, and maybe also take advantage of the fact that you are alone and you don't have those responsibilities for another person, and so you can do whatever you want, and you can start your own business if you want to. You can do things that maybe you've put to the side for some reason, because you haven't felt like you could actually pursue these dreams. I think you have some dreams that you really want to pursue, and maybe now is the time to do that. And maybe the next 5 years use them on just pursuing your dreams. Start your own business, do something that's exciting, something that you're passionate about. Focus on your career, or your dreams. Like, it doesn't have to be a career. If maybe you have a dream that doesn't have anything to do with career, and maybe pursue that dream. Also, okay, something came up. This is a bit strange, but I think I feel the need to share this because I think it's important for a few of you, maybe one of you. But if you're thinking about having a child on your own, alone, and well, and like going to a sperm bank, and yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually, because I don't think this person that you will meet, who is probably going to be the love of your life, I am sensing that this is going to be long term, but I don't think this person will actually mind that you have a child before you start the relationship. I think this person would actually see it as a good thing. I am getting that maybe I don't want to say this because it's because it's very specific for maybe one of you, and so I don't want to scare all of you, but I'm going to say it anyway. This person could have a problem with their fertility. Is it called fertility when it's a man? But it could also be a woman. I don't know. But I think this person could have problems with, if it's a man, with their sperm being a bit low quality, and so maybe it will be hard actually to get a child with this person. So if you had a child beforehand, it would actually it would actually work out in like it would be a win-win situation, because well then yeah, it and so if it's something that you've been dreaming about, if you've been dreaming about getting a child and you don't actually want to be in a relationship right now because that's maybe not something you're interested in right now, but you still want a child, you can get that by going to a sperm bank. And yeah, and don't worry about doing that, because I think you will meet someone in the future who will be completely okay with it. They will love the child as their own, and yeah, so that's just what, yeah, so that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. You chose this, the Cook's Tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 4, the people who will choose group number 4. Who wants to have sex with group number 4? It's someone with a very raspy voice. It's someone you know quite well. Someone with a raspy voice. This person could be quite short, or relatively short. If you're like tall, this person could be the same height as you. So if you're tall, then maybe I don't know. I think this person is quite average height, though. It's not. This person might wear a suit, or very a bit like this person could be a bit overdressed at some point at some times where like this person might go to school in a suit. Or in like pants, like fancy pants. This person could be fancy pants, but like this person could have certain like maybe this person works in a place where they have to wear a suit all the time. So maybe that's why. I am getting something about classical music, but I think it's more specific for a few of you that this person, and you know who it is. Like if it is like this person could be into like maybe this person plays the piano very well, and I don't necessarily think this person is like really into classical music as like a hobby or something, but I think this person might have like they might be a natural at playing the piano, and so they do that, but maybe it's not actually something they are very passionate about. I think this person is the type of person who probably get like I am getting some kind of vision here of them being asked to play the piano for different events. Like people come up to them and say like, oh, we don't have a pianist, can you come and cover for the pianist or something. So I think this person like I think this person only plays the piano when they are told to do it. But this person has a raspy voice. It kind of makes me think that this person might be into some heavy metal. So this person could play in a heavy metal band. And maybe that's what they are passionate about. But they get asked to play classical music for certain dinner parties or events or things like that, and it's something they are good at, and they can play everything on the piano, but it's not something they get excited about for some reason. It's just like something they have to do. I don't know, it's very specific information. So I think this person is kind of this person is not very punctual. This person is late all the time to everything. Like they are the type of person who like stumbles in from like in the door like after something has like if this person goes to like a a concert or something, or like a classical concert, they come in like after the concert actually has started, and like I don't think this person has like a very good sense of like time, like timing, like they yeah, so this person, that might be a hint. So if you know someone with a raspy voice who can play a musical instrument, it doesn't have to be the piano, but some musical instrument very well, and who's late a lot of times, then that person is probably the person who wants to have sex with you. So yeah. But I think I need some more details about this person. It is a bit, maybe a bit specific, and I don't know. I would like to know a common denominator here, because I'm being drawn to do that, because I feel like the information is too specific. I feel like some of you are a bit puzzled right now because you don't really know who this is, and so I need a common denominator for all of you, some small hint. It's the pants. I think there is something about the pants. I think this person wears like it's a small common denominator, I know, but I think for all of you, there is something about this person wearing very tailored pants, or like some like pants that come with a suit, but I don't think this person actually wears like the rest of the suit, like the jacket. Maybe they just wear the pants and then a shirt with it, or even a t-shirt, even though it's not very well. It can be it can be okay if it's a white shirt, a t-shirt with black pants, even though I wouldn't really think it would work. But of course, if it's a very tight shirt, or tight shirt, and they have the body figure for it, then it could be hot, but not really. But again, so if you know someone who wears tailored pants or like suit pants, in like casual settings where they shouldn't be wearing, or it's not like they shouldn't be, but like it's like everyone can wear whatever they want. But there could be something about the pants. I don't know. I'm also getting something that maybe a few of you, or maybe one of you, have witnessed them wearing their pants, but the zipper was down, and so you pointed it out to them. I think maybe I'm just getting some kind of scenario in my head of one of you pointing out that their zipper was down at some point. I think this person, like, even though they wear fancy clothes, it's not like they are fancy. It's like they wear it, but it's like this person could wear like like a wrinkled shirt underneath their suit, and they wouldn't care because they aren't like this person is not necessarily sloppy, but they just don't really care enough to actually go the extra mile and actually ironing the shirt and stuff like that. But they still want to look presentable, but they don't really care that much, and I don't even think it would bother them that much. Like, and I don't think it did bother them when their zipper was down, because it's one of those things that would embarrass most of us. But I think this person is like a bit like, well, whatever. And like for real, like it's not just a facade that they put on so that they can like dodge the embarrassment, but it's actually they don't really pay that much attention to how their outfit looks, but they do have maybe they actually it could be like I don't even think they bought their own suit. Like I think maybe their mother bought the suit for them, or they inherited it from someone else. So I don't even think it's like something they consciously bought in a store. Maybe they bought it in a thrift store as well. So it's there. I don't know. I've been talking about that for too long, and it's really not that important. But this person could have a bit of a vintage style, a bit retro. They might wear, and I don't know. But there is also that heavy metal side to them, which is a bit strange, but not necessarily that strange. Maybe they just find the pants comfortable. Maybe it's more comfortable to wear tailored pants than jeans. I would actually think that's very probable. I don't know. So, okay, so I'm going to shuffle the cards and see if something else comes up about this person who wants to have sex with you. Any more hints about who they are? Seven of Wands. This person could be... this person could be quite popular. Like I said before, that like this person gets asked all the time that from other, like and maybe that was specific for one of you, that they get asked to play the piano at certain events and stuff like that. But maybe they also, like if they have a different talent instead of playing the piano, then whatever talent they have, I think people want to take advantage of it in some way. Like they are someone who people go to for some kind of service that they would have done for money, but people expect them to do it for free, which is a bit annoying, and they don't like it. This person could be a carpenter. That's also like an issue, or not a carpenter necessarily, but like someone who does like carpentry or plumbing or like or any kind of work in that field. They get called all the time from friends and family to when something breaks in the house, they call him or her to fix it for free. So, or they expect it to be free. I'm just getting some kind of information here. So this kind of took a turn where I feel like I thought I had this person figured out, and I think I do. I think I did have him or her figured out before, but I think there are two types of people here. Like, and maybe it's because a lot of people have chosen this particular group, and so there are. But so I think there could be two. Like for half of you, I think it might be that musician type of person with a yeah. For others of you, it could be someone who is a carpenter or plumber or someone who does woodwork, or like chopping up wood for whatever, I don't know, like someone who does something that that many people ask, like many people ask them for a favor, because they can provide some kind of service to them, like do something practical for them, that they, I don't know. And this person could still have a raspy voice, and this person could still be quite short, and have all the other characteristics. And this person could also wear tailored pants, even though it's maybe not what. Well, I don't want to assume anything, but maybe it's not, like, I don't know. And maybe they do it for comfort, but maybe they also do it because they like it. I don't know. They probably don't wear them to work, though. I think they wear them in their spare time. And maybe they feel like they have their work pants, and those are very, like, are very worky or work-ish. And so when they have their free time in the weekends or something like that, they want to dress up nice, because it maybe creates some kind of contrast to their work outfit or whatever. I don't know. This person could be into classical music as well, and play the piano. It doesn't have to be like one. But I think, like, there are two people, but they can mix and match a bit. Like yeah, they blend a bit in with each other, I guess. And but so okay, 5 of Pentacles reversed. So I think this person is probably quite well off. I think this person has a fine economy, like their finances are fine. And probably on the good side, like, but this person might also work a lot, but I think this person has some money. This person could also have family money, like they could come from they could have an inheritance from their family, or from not necessarily. I am getting something about an inheritance, but it doesn't necessarily have to be from a family member. It could have been from a friend of the family who was very close to him or her in the past. So, but there could be some kind of inheritance that makes them have a lot of money, so they don't have money issues. That's just so if that could be a hint. So if you know someone who has inherited some money, so and fits some of the other things I've said, then that's probably the person who wants to have sex with you. So yeah, there could be I think this person might come from a family of intellectuals. Like I think this person might have a dad who might be a professor at the university, or a mother. But I think it's more the dad, but I don't. Because I think this person has like some daddy issues. Like this person might have felt like they couldn't really impress their dad at all growing up. They never really could do anything quite right. I think this person had a very critical dad who, like, this person is likely, for half of you at least, very good at playing the piano. And it's because they started playing when they were 8 or something like that. And so it's something they've done their whole life. And that's probably why they don't actually like doing it. Because it's more like something they have to do. It's a chore. And I think their father made them do it. Or their mother. I'm not quite sure. But even if it was the mother's idea, I think the father was doing it's execution, not execution. That's, but the dad tried to force him or her to keep on playing and becoming better and better, and so it became some kind of sport for the father. Like they and even though they became really good at playing the piano, it wasn't quite good enough. There was always something to criticize. So I think this person is like, and I think that it could also be a hint, because you probably don't know all this when you meet them, or you have met them. Obviously, this person wants to have sex with you, so there must have been some kind of exchange of either of looks. So maybe it's just like you've seen each other, but it's more likely that you actually have had some conversations already with this person. But you probably don't know like the whole family history and stuff like that. But I think it could be a hint that this person, like if you still don't know who it is, that this person could like I think it has formed their personality, that they have been criticized their whole life, so they are very, very afraid of making a mistake. They are very afraid of saying the wrong thing, and but it's again, like with the zipper that I talked about before, like this person doesn't get bothered by certain things like that, like things like if they wear their shirt on the wrong way, if it's up, if it's like backwards, or if they wear their shirt backwards or something like that, that wouldn't bother them. But if people criticize their grammar, or criticize something about their intellect in some way, then they get very, very insecure, to the point where they actually get quite annoyed at the person, and maybe even a bit angry at the person. This person could have certain okay, so this person is very, very what's it called, mellow, or mild, not mellow, I think that's something else, but very mild, like this person doesn't have like they have a very nice kind presence, but they have certain outbursts sometimes. Maybe you've already witnessed this before, but this person can, like, it just snaps for, like, at some point it gets too much for them, and then it's probably, I think it gets triggered when someone points out something about their intellect in some way, like when they feel insecure about that, or if they feel like they are getting criticized, then they get very angry and can end up having a bit of an outburst. But I think it's more like it gets triggered by insecurities, and so it's not like this person is not an angry person. But I think this person actually has a lot of anger towards their dad, and so they've never felt like they could actually they couldn't confront their dad, or they couldn't have an outburst of anger in front of their dad or towards their dad, because maybe they were afraid of their dad growing up, and so they never really had an outlet for their anger, and so this anger might have just accumulated over time, and so so now I think when they feel like someone is acting towards them as their father used to do, then they have an outburst towards the person, and it's like they are yelling at the person, but they are yelling at the wrong person. They should be yelling at their dad, but they are too afraid of doing that, and so they yell at the person who they feel resembles their dad in some way. And it's I don't know. It's not necessarily a red flag, though. It's you shouldn't take it personally, and I actually think that, like, if you talk to this person about it, and about how it could, like, how it could have something to do with their anger towards their dad. Of course, you shouldn't have this conversation on the first date, or like this is a conversation that you could have like in the future, many years from now, when you're more comfortable, when you have an actual friendship or relationship that's more intimate. Then, but I think this person would actually be able to see that they are channeling their anger towards the wrong person. And I just think it has to be pointed out to them. I don't think they realize it themselves. We seldom do, so that's not unusual. But yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Group number 4. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 5. You chose this Rota Mundi tarot deck, and I will start with some channeling, and then I will shuffle the cards for you. So, okay, group number 5. The people who will choose group number 5. Who wants to have sex with group number 5? Okay, so right away, I think this could be someone who is either Muslim or from a Muslim family, or from the Middle East originally. Maybe a few generations back, but they have ties. They have ties to Middle East. Yeah. And I don't think you have, or maybe I'm getting a feeling that you might not have ties to Middle East. That you could be French. Of course, not all of you, but maybe, or from a European country, or from or from US, the US, or Britain, or whatever, or Australia, or whatever. I'm just getting that you come from more of a Western country, and so, but so you could come from very different cultures. But for some reason, I feel like this person actually sees you as very familiar to them. You have some kind of like you're different, but you are very, very similar on certain areas. And maybe even though you might come from a Western country, I do feel like you have very traditional values. Of course, you're watching tarot, so maybe not that traditional, but I am getting that maybe it has something to do with the way you dress. Maybe you dress very conservatively, like very like you might cover a lot of skin up, like maybe you wear like turtlenecks, long sleeves, long skirts. Like maybe you just like to cover yourself up, and I think that might be what this person is attracted to, because they see you as one of their kind. Like you remind them of home. Maybe you remind them of your mother, of their mother. Sorry, of their mother. Maybe. Oh, maybe you are. Maybe you've known this person for a long time. Maybe you grew up in the same area, and so maybe your mother is friends with their mother, or maybe they used to, and maybe that's how you know each other. But that's maybe specific for a few of you. But it could be. So maybe that's a familiarity, that maybe this person feels a connection to you because you are so familiar to them. They've known you for many years. You remind them of home, of the home that they used to have. Maybe you remind them of a simpler time. I don't know. I feel like this person might have gotten a bit nostalgic in the pandemic. So maybe you haven't actually met this person in a long time. Maybe it's someone from the past, but they've thought about you a lot recently in the pandemic, and they've remembered all the times that you used to have together. You could have been friends with one of their siblings. This could be like a sibling to your friend, to your childhood friend. Like they might have had a sibling, and so that could be the sibling that is now wanting to have sex with you. I don't know, but if that rings a bell, then I think, yeah, this person wants to have sex with you, but it's actually like I don't actually want to say that phrase, because I feel like even though that's something they want, I feel like it's something they would never say out loud. Like they want more with you, I think. They wouldn't want to just have sex with you and leave it at that. It is a deeper connection, I feel like. I think for those of you where this resonates, if this is someone you've known for a long time, I feel like they see you as someone who was there for them when they had when they were experiencing something very difficult in their life. Like I think they went through something a few years back, and you might have been there for them in that time. And so maybe they feel now they might be having a rough time again because of the pandemic, and so now they remember how nice you were back then, and maybe that they took you for granted back then. Maybe this is an ex. I didn't want to say that because I don't feel like it's I didn't feel very sure about it before, and I don't feel that sure about it now. So, but for some of you, it could be an ex. But for others of you, it could have just been a friend that you used to have, that you helped through a difficult time, and now they are very nostalgic about you and they want your support again that you gave them back then when they had a difficult time. This could be someone you. I don't know why you didn't stay in touch, because I feel like this is someone. This is like a. If it's a friendship, it was a very intimate friendship. I feel like. But it could have ended on bad terms. Maybe you had a fight with this person. Maybe it was a big fight and you couldn't see eye to eye at all, and so it just ended badly, where maybe you were trying to make this person understand your point of view, and they just couldn't. Like something you might have had an argument about something, maybe something they did that hurt you, but they couldn't really own up to it. They couldn't really admit that that they were in the wrong or something, and so maybe you cut them out of your life, which is like, I'm not going to judge you for that. Like, you probably had your reasons to cut contact with them. But I think this person has realized now that they were in the wrong. And they regret it now, and they see now that they took you for granted, that they didn't cherish what they had, and they didn't see the amount of support that you actually provided to them at the time. And so and now they are. I am seeing something. I don't know if it's specific for one of you. I am seeing that this person had a rough time, maybe with addiction, maybe with depression, something a bit, probably a bit mental, and they were struggling with this, and you supported them through it. And they came out on the other side and was feeling better, and then as soon as they started feeling better, I think they started taking you for granted, maybe because they didn't need you anymore, and so they didn't really do anything to keep the relationship going or the friendship going. I feel like they stopped making an effort when they started feeling well. Like they might have made an effort while they needed your support, and then they stopped because they didn't need it anymore. And I think you just felt like they just used you, and then threw you away. and so you had probably had an argument about it, like started. I don't know if this resonates with all of you. Sorry, but it's coming through. So I think you had an argument, and they maybe they actually didn't apologize because they did. Like, I think when we hold a grudge against people, when we don't apologize to people, when we don't try to actually find common grounds with people, I think that's when we I think it's more because we have given up on the relationship or the friendship. Like, it's like a subconscious, maybe not that subconscious really, but an action where, like, I think this person knew that by not apologizing, you would cut them out, and maybe they were even hoping for it. I hate to say that, but I think at the time they just felt like they were done with whatever you two had at the time, because they didn't need it anymore, and they were feeling good, and everything was very and maybe they felt like they'd wanted to hang out with other people and maybe change their surroundings. Maybe they moved away to change their surroundings, and maybe I don't know, but I feel like now they realize that it was a mistake to not apologize and not just become friends again, and that they should have fought more for the relationship or the friendship, and now they see that they took you for granted, but they couldn't see it at the time. But I think that's because now they need you again. Like, now they need your support again, because the pandemic might have put them back in their depression or in their addiction, whatever they were struggling with before. It might have had a comeback now in the pandemic, and so now they need you again. Now they feel nostalgic for the support that you gave them, and so now they want you back. Now they want but yeah, I want to shuffle some cards about who this person is, more about who this person is who wants to have sex with you. Oh. King of Swords. So it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So this person could be someone who's very much in their head all the time. Maybe to the point where they are actually a bit toxic, not necessarily toxic, but a bit crafty. Maybe they see people as like pawns in their game. Like they see people as resources. Now, like, you have been a passive resource for them. They bought the land, but they started mining, but then they stopped mining when they and now they want to mine again. I don't know. That was a very bad metaphor. but they see people as resources, and even you have been a resource to them in their mind. Even when you weren't speaking to each other, you were just a passive resource, someone they probably could get back if they actively mind you, like try to pull you back in or whatever. And so yeah, this person, I am getting that this person is very intelligent, but to the point where it's maybe not, maybe I just think they use their headspace on some not that good things. Like they shouldn't use so much time thinking of how to manipulate people. Instead, they should use their headspace for something good. But not that this person does that. Like, I don't think this person is that manipulative, but it's just like this person sees people as objects in a way, something they can use. Like books on a shelf, where everyone they know is a book on their shelf. They can take it out and use it, and then they can put it back in. And so and it's all on their terms, and like they need you now because they need your support. They didn't need you before, and so you weren't really someone they thought about at all, because you weren't. They didn't have a use for you. So like the empathy might be missing. Yeah, I don't know. So the Empress is here. Emperor is here. Sorry, the Emperor is here. So this person could be an Aries as well. This person could be very much my way or the highway, very take it or leave it type of person. This person might have, like, for some of you, this person moved away and they didn't even talk to you about it. They didn't text you or anything. They just moved away, didn't discuss it with you, didn't think about how it would make you feel. But maybe that's specific for a few of you. But I think this person doesn't really take it into account how people feel and how their actions make other people feel. How their actions affect other people. I don't think this person thinks a lot about the consequences of their actions. They might think of the practical consequences, but not the emotional consequences. Like they might think of like, oh, I probably shouldn't move because of my job. I shouldn't take that risk. But they don't think of like, oh, I shouldn't leave my girlfriend or boyfriend and move to a different country and start a job somewhere just because I want to. So they would choose the job over the. That's my point, I think. I don't think it was my point when I started it, but now it is. So I think like this person would choose their job over love, over emotional things, over connections with people, over relationships and friendships and family as well. Like I think this person is very focused on their career, and getting their success and becoming something for yeah. Yeah, I think this person it might also like, I don't know if some of you actually borrowed this person some money while you were in the friendship, or like in a friendship with them, or in a relationship with them. If it's an ex you have, then like it's something that's very typical of them. Like, I think this person borrows money from whoever they can borrow money from, because they see people as resources, and so it's actually like, this person has friends, but they actually only have friends because it's convenient, because they can borrow money from them, because like they can crash at their apartment so that they don't have to pay rent, or like, I don't know if that's for all of you though. But I think this person is a user, like they use people, and so now they want to have sex with you, but it's kind of, and even though I don't think it's only about the sex, but it's also about, like, they want companionship now, maybe because they are lonely now, and so they feel like, oh, I could give that a go now because I need it, because I'm lonely. But it's not like, I don't know if, I don't think this person has good intentions. It's not necessarily, like, they don't have bad intentions either. They just don't have, like, genuine loving intentions. Like, because I don't think this person really knows how to love someone, or, yeah. So yeah, so 9 of Wands here. So maybe it just, like, maybe it's because this person is wounded themselves. Maybe they have abandonment issues, so they abandon everyone before people can abandon them. So maybe they, even though I think it might be you who cut the contact with them back in the day, then it was because you were provoked to do it. Like, they did something, probably intentionally, to piss you off, so that you would cut the contact. And I think they did that because and it's kind of this weird thing, because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, people try to get other, so it kind of didn't make sense what I said before, but now as I think about it, it actually does, because I think people with abandonment issues do have a tendency to provoke others to actually abandon them prematurely. I don't know why though. And because now that I know one person in my life who has abandonment issues, because her parent left her when she was a child. So and she never got an explanation. She just left from one day to the other and started a new life, another place, without saying goodbye to her children. And it's a sad story, but yeah, it was her mother. Like I know that this was very, very. I tried to be cryptic because I thought, like, I don't want the person who I'm talking about to realize who I'm talking about. So I was trying to be cryptic, but I ended up saying it very. Whatever. But she has this tendency to provoke people. Like whenever people get close to her, she says something to piss them off. And I don't know I don't know why exactly, because abandonment, like, I think it might be because, like, people with abandonment issues might react differently. Like, some people get so attached that they get really, really afraid that people will leave them, so they do everything for them so that they won't leave. And I think, but I think there are other people who react by trying to force people out so that they can't come close. Oh, so that, okay, that makes sense. I don't know why it didn't click in my brain right now, but of course, yeah. So they provoke people, piss them off, so that they don't get close, so that they can't lose them. Yeah, obviously. Sorry. That's like, this was a bit like basic bitch. I'm a basic bitch right now. I know this was very obvious to everyone, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so this person might like, maybe you got too close. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe back then you got so close to them while you were helping them through that hard time that they felt uncomfortable. They felt like you were getting too close, and you were starting to mean something to them. And they didn't like that because they were afraid that they would lose you if you started meaning something. And so maybe that's why they pissed you off intentionally, so that you would leave, so that you couldn't come close, so that you couldn't hurt them by leaving. And so maybe now they realize that they shouldn't have done that now, and maybe they realize now that they miss you, and that they shouldn't have reacted the way they did, and that they shouldn't. Yeah, maybe they regret it now. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you. Group number 5. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye.